Welcome back
Welcome back here
to another episode.
Oh, pocket change. Dang, did we do a sentence as completing sentences? That's funny. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. It's good to be back, dude. Good
Dude,
to be
for
back.
real.
Every time after we record, I feel like it's so long.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I feel like we talk a lot less throughout the week just so we can talk more throughout the podcast. But it's been...
We haven't
That's
seen
been-
each other a lot this week. We haven't really seen each other.
We've seen each other.
You know what's funny? That our backs are to each other in the office, too. So I literally don't see you, even when we're here. You know what I mean? Like, before we were, like, side to side so we could, like, fuck with each other. But now we're, like, back to back.
No, we're, like, two. They
Now
separated
I'm
the two
whored
friends.
out, dude. I'm whored out between Brian and Angie, you know? And they just throw anyone near me, and then I make sweet friend love to them.
Sweet friend love.
And, you know, you're stuck with Buster, which we all know where I want to be. But, you know, hey. I like, dude, when I was a kid in class and they ever do this to you, they would not let me sit next to people. Like, they would, like, I almost had my own desks most years.
Yeah.
Because they would just keep me away from everyone like a fucking virus.
I was I was a class clown, but I would also try to sit by the ladies.
The ladies.
Yeah.
Horny.
Yeah,
horny.
dude.
Yeah, dude. Class is horny.
I think I'm going to pass up an opportunity to go talk to fucking
Dude,
Sarah.
That's true, dude. That's what I always tell people that like young kids and shit. You know, I'm like, dude, like it's like the best place to like.
You know who's gonna be
date.
players as young kids though, like the ones who are like super comfortable chilling with girls.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, you see it now. You see it now. People that are cool hang out, but like just in general, horniness in general, it's out of hand. I'll say. In both genders. Dude.
Yeah.
I had a chick the other day that she was trying to flirt with me. She's all fucked up, and I'm still not drinking. Said this is how she would try to flirt. She would just put one boob on my
your
arm.
shoulder. Okay.
Just one boob on my arm, just talking like didn't even like not even like like acknowledging it, and I'd move away, and eventually she's just back.
The boob. Yeah.
I'm like, dude, what the fuck? It like.
At least you get a boob. I get like harassed. I get people.
No.
Who they go like this.
I exude respect, AJ. You're over here just fucking touching everything, dude.
No, dude, they're touching me. They do
Dude,
this.
I know, because you have a vibe of like playful.
Yeah, I do. I have like a.
You have a playful vibe just naturally. You know what I mean? So people want to come up and be like, you're like an otter, like a sea otter.
I'm like a puppy, like a little puppy. I'm like Coconut.
You're Coconut. Oh yeah, Coconut the dog. I was like, you're like Coconut. Okay, I was trying to go with it. Why brown on the outside, white on the inside?
That too.
You know? Hey. No, that was, horniness in general, as you get older, it doesn't get easier.
No.
It gets more desperate.
Yeah.
You know, as a child, I mean, I guess that's what incels are, like horny kids that get so desperate they shoot people.
Yeah, because they don't know how to talk to women. You know what the other thing too is like, what if that parenting style was like their mom or dad was like, you'll always get what you want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so they think in their head, they're like, why am I getting rejected when I was told?
Right.
You know, that's strange.
Right. You know, horniness is a...
Horniness comes with a lot of L's, bro.
It does. But anyways, dude, I cut my foot surfing yesterday.
Yeah, would you hit a reef?
No, I fucking rock walking out. And I don't know if you guys can see. I got a Band-Aid, but I just figured out that I just had like a traumatizing like recollection and like realization,
like a childhood trauma.
Yeah, that just like popped up with the cut on my foot.
Yeah,
that like I have like a weird fear of foot cuts and like shit happening in my feet as far as like being vulnerable to infection and stuff. Because when I was a kid, ever since I was a little kid, my dad was in the army, and he always tell me, like, when you're in battle, like, you got to protect your feet. Like, when you're fucked up, you got to protect your feet. So I've always had, like, this hyper, like, subconsciously, a hyper awareness of my feet. So now that I got this weird cut, and I'm in the sand, oh, my God, it's all dirty. You know, I'm in this water that I don't know is dirty. Yeah. Like, this weird, like, past phobia is, like, popping up in me.
Did your dad always tell you to change your socks?
All the time, constantly.
He was like, don't ever wear the same socks. Don't even dry it out.
Man.
You got clean socks, well ventilated.
The amount that he was, like, on top of feet was, like, now looking back, I'm like, dang.
He must have had a foot fetish.
Dude, if you see this man's feet, he sleeps like this because he's so stressed out. Like, this is how this man relaxes. His feet are like this.
Okay.
But he has good yeah. So he'll always talk about like feet, like when you're caught behind enemy lines, you gotta be able to move and stuff. And and I'm like 4, you know what I mean? I'm like 4 or 5. So now I got this weird cut, and I'm like washing it a bunch, which is good. I'm taking care of it, and it looks good, and everything looks good. But I never realized that until yesterday. It's kind of weird, you know what I mean? Like
I had that same fear when I cut my heel because I was trying to get to the buoy in Mexico, and there was a reef that was blocking, like it was like a rock ridge that was blocking like I think it was coral or something that could cut you and give you a really bad infection. So I was like swimming, and then we got kind of far, and I got scared. So like I treaded water up, and I hit down, and it was just a striking pain. I was like, oh, I think I cut myself.
Yeah.
And then I went to go swim, and then I popped it out. As soon as I popped my foot out, bro, just like blood. And then I was like, whoop. I was like, I don't know if this is healthy, but I'm sitting there, I'm just shaking it, and it's just like, oh no.
Dang, in Mexico?
Yeah.
Maybe sharks out there too,
dude. And then I was like, no way. Then I get out the water, bro, and it's just a trail of blood that's following me around. And it looked way deeper than it actually was.
Yeah.
But it stung every time I went in the water.
Oh,
and then that's why I was just like, fuck it. If I get infected, then it started to turn green.
No way.
But luckily it scabbed up. And then now it's like,
yeah.
But the initial cut looked like it was like just the white meat in there. And I was like, oh, that looks deep.
Yeah, dude, those are scary. Those are the ones that bleed the most. Like I had this one's like weird because it looks like a blister from playing basketball.
Which one?
The one I just got yesterday.
From the rock?
But yeah, from the rock. But it looks like I got cut and then like the skin got pushed up.
Oh.
So like it's the skin flap's still there. Yeah, it's pretty gross. So like but like I also have a cut right here. I got helmeted when I was playing Pee Wee football. This dude's helmet hit me right here, and it cut my skin, but it cut it in a way that the skin flap stood on. So all I did was just put the flap back on, and it healed like that, and it healed like a fucking. There's like a little mound over here. So I hope that doesn't happen here because I have pretty clean, like not clean feet. But like not like I don't got no like what do you call warts?
Bunions? Warts. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
But you don't wear shoes tight enough to get you bunions.
Yeah, damn right, dude. I don't wear like. Dude, I also I'm learning stuff. I'm like shoes are weird, dude.
Shoes are weird.
People are so into shoes, man. That's pretty nuts.
Yeah, because it's a fashion trend. It's the like hip thing.
Yeah.
And shoes they are cool. I like shoes.
Yeah.
I'm like notorious for having shoes. I like them, but I'm not scared to show my toes.
Yeah, you do go barefoot a lot too, and that's what's the scary part about cutting your feet, is that I like to go barefoot.
The other thing too, I like to be barefoot, but I know my feet are weak is when I go to walk outside and the concrete hurts, and it's and then I'll go walk in the backyard barefoot because it's like let's toughen these bitches up.
Oh yeah, dude. When I was a kid, all our grass in the back because it's hard to have a green lawn, especially in the back where no one gives a shit. Yeah. So it'd be like grass, like yellow grass and rocks and and I used to play back there and my feet were so strong, dude. Like I remember being prideful about how I can walk over like shit. And
gravel? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like Legos didn't matter back then, but now everybody's fear used to be dying, public speaking, and now it's Legos. Like what the fuck?
Yeah. I hate Lebanon.
Yeah, fuck. No,
Lagos is a town, I think. I don't know if that's true, but I think it is.
Isn't that from Lord of the Rings?
I've never seen Lord of the Rings, earnestly. I've watched it, but I've never seen it.
I guess.
Oh, I guess I've seen it. I've never watched it.
Yeah, that's like Forrest Gump for me, remember?
Dude, that's a good movie. I just like history a lot. We're never going to watch Clockwork Orange.
But no, we have to. We're building it. We might have to watch it together.
Whoa, live watch, dude.
Like we might have
watch
to
it on cam.
Get the previews of us.
That'd be cool. I mean, yeah, I'm fucking Luke gave me Louis, so now I'm driving watching Louis.
I'm about to watch
allegedly, in case anything happens. Allegedly.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch 4th of July.
Dude, I'm like so surprised. Like this is why it's good to watch old comedians, or not old comedians, but the comics that came before you.
Yeah.
It's because this fool Louis touches on like every subject.
Yeah.
Like this guy is like, and he's talking about like real life stuff, really fun. And I can see why he hit so big, because I can, like, coming out of the Seinfeld era, even the Dane Cook era, it was very fucking like shallow comedy. Like nothing was hitting very deep.
Yeah.
And then Louis came out and was very like introspective, and like he's pretty much talking about like one of the bits that I loved that I forgot about. He's like all sex is you trying to like make a baby. Yeah. So that means like a kid that's super horny, like a teenager, is running around. He's like, oh, I want to put a baby in her, and the way he acts it out. But the idea that sex is just a hormone, you know, is a very deep concept that, like, you know, like, of course it's been done before. You know what I mean? Like these, of course, and of course it's Louis that does it. That's why he has such success. So like watching it back, the first season, I'm on like episode 5 of the first season. So
it's pretty fire.
It's pretty fire, and it's just like so structurally sound. Like the acting in the first couple seasons is, the first couple episodes is like okay, it's like whatever, kind of
figuring it out.
Yeah, because it like you could tell their scripts were so solid. They wanted to stick to the script.
Yeah.
But like it's hard for comics to stick to the script. It's more they want to like kind
of move and play. Yeah,
and they get better at that. I feel even as the first season goes on. But like yeah, it's just cool to see like one of the best comics ever. Whatever happened. You know what I mean? The best comics ever.
I think it's a watch. He's back.
I mean, yeah, he's
back.
He's one of the best.
Guess who's back?
Yeah, so
Louis back.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
Back again.
That like, you know, he is goated. You know, because I'm late to the Louis game. You know
I am too.
I never really watched.
I seen him bits and pieces, but I was like, "Who is it?" And he always reminded me of my my stepdad. Not that my stepdad jacked off in front of me, but because he got red hair.
Right. Well, I mean, if the story's true, at least he asked you.
He did ask me.
What I mean? What a nice stepdad. Oh, stepdad? No,
I'm stuck.
I'm stuck.
I'm stuck in front of you.
Don't. You're my stepdad.
No, you're my stepdad. You want my mom, not me. Okay.
Okay, fine.
If you insist.
No, you know what's their funny ones? Where it's like, I know mom's not fucking you, right? You know, they're like, when they're aggressive, they're the aggressor, and you're like, whoa.
Oh, yeah.
You know? Yeah, man. Step porno. It always comes back to, you know?
Porno. Horny. I wish I could turn that off.
I don't, dude. I don't. Cause like that is the reality. Isn't that what they say about people? Like every like 8 seconds they think of sex or some sort of thing.
Oh, there it is.
You know, I think every 8 seconds I think of Taco Bell, dude.
I know you do.
I love Taco. I'm on this Taco Bell thing, dude, and it's like working good for me, dude. I feel like healthy. You know what I mean? My shits are good.
My buddy had to change his diet because he was eating too much Taco Bell. He got sent to the hospital.
What was he eating?
Taco Bell.
No, what food item?
There's fucking 4 ingredients. Yeah, and they just name it differently.
If you have any sort of meat, it's bad, I think.
So you just do beans?
I just do spicy potato tacos. It's potatoes, spicy sauce, lettuce, and cheese.
Okay.
That's it.
No, he does the extra 2 other ingredients.
No. See, you can't go any like I'm like kind of losing my meat thing, dude. I don't really like meat, really. You know?
You might have just figured out what works for your body though and what makes you feel good.
I think so.
Because I love red meat, but I'm done with it.
It's hard.
It hurts my chest now.
It does.
Like I'm like so self-conscious.
We're like this podcast we're just progressively getting older, dude. On cam,
dude. I went for dinner last night. I got edamame just to clear my tummy of all the bad shit I've been eating, and then I ended up getting like a beef braised taco, and that beef, it was delicious. Yeah, but it fucked me up.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, some stuff just doesn't hit the same, man. Like I used to eat like chili cheese fries every day, dude.
Dude, they're not. Dude, they feel disgusting to you now.
I couldn't eat I could eat probably a couple. Yeah, you know what I mean. But
I could share a small.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, I used to have terrible like eating habits. Like the same way I took drugs, I would take food. You know what I mean? So like I would like every single day I would have
both through the spoon,
huh?
Both through the spoon.
Both through the spoon. Yeah. I would fucking that's how I cook it. I cook both of them on a stove. No, but every day I'd have a large 2-topping Domino's pizza every day with extra garlic. Huh?
How old were you?
It was probably from the age I was working at the middle school, so I was 20 to 22, about 2 years, about a year and a half. Okay. No lie, I ate Domino's every day.
Wow.
I was fucking fat, huge, dude. I was huge. Shitting like crazy.
That's wild.
Didn't even care.
4th grade, I had a homie that worked at Pizza Hut because I would go play the arcade games.
He worked in the 4th grade?
No. It was just some dude I met over there, and then he would always give me the leftover pizzas.
Whoa,
yeah,
cool.
And I would sit there for like hours playing.
Oh, you told me. You told me you were like the Pizza Hut king.
Yeah, I ran that shit. And then my mom, even on my birthday, like called him.
Yeah.
And then was like, hey, my son is the one that's always there. Can I get a discount on 12 pizzas?
I know you're like my daycare. Could we just send a couple more kids over there?
My mom didn't have to pay for nothing. She just waited for me, and I would be
enough money for one pizza.
Metal Slug, bruh.
Oh, Metal Slug's sick,
Metal
dude.
Slug. You remember those? If you write a book report, you get a little pan pizza.
No.
Okay, so our school had that, and I would just jack the bunch, and I would just show up brand new. They were like, bro, why are you playing? Like, give those to the other kids. And I was like,
no, fuck that.
Those are mine, dude.
Dude. Man, and then play Metal Slug all day? That's a fucking lie.
All day.
Dude, I love Metal Slug. I love playing as the girl. I like to see the hair jump around when I was running around.
And the plain ones. The fighter jet ones. I forget what it's called.
Dude, I never got.
It was
Fighter jet Metal Slug?
No. There was Metal Slug, and then there's another game that was the fighter jets, where like every time you picked up a boost, your weapons would get bigger. So you'd start off with 2, and then you would fight the big ones. You'd be like, shoo.
Oh, I only played Metal Slug.
Metal Slug was
fun, dude. I liked the way they crouched.
Did you like the Simpsons, the 4-player arcade game, or like the Ninja Turtles?
I can never get into like Metal Slug was like the one game that like spoke to me. Every other game, anytime people fought, it was just too much going on. I never knew how to work the buttons right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like very it was too much. I think it was overstimulating for me. So, like I'm like the worst kid to take to an arcade, dude.
Really?
Yeah. I'll just play racing games all day, like NASCAR games. Yeah. Oh, fuck with that.
Dude, have you heard of Initial D?
No.
There's this like Japanese anime about like drifting, and we had a Mulligans in Torrance, and there would be dudes lined up, and you could save your card, your custom, and all the stuff that you got, and like win your races, and you could battle dudes. Yeah. And there would just be a line, and there would be like this one guy who would just smash everybody with like different levels of racing. And then people would get like little Corollas versus like Skylines going downhill and uphill, and it was like, shh. Look it up. Initial D was like a cult thing back in the early 2000s. I feel like.
Damn.
For the Asians.
That's crazy. Yeah, I remember when our 399 got the NASCAR game with the crazy chair, and like it was crazy. And like I used to go there after.
Is 399 like Boomers or nickel?
It's like a pizza place.
Ah, okay.
It's just a pizza place. You know what I mean? There's one across the street from Chatterbox, weirdly, but we never go to that one. That was a Covina one. That was kind of lame.
Did you like Shakey's?
I love Shakey's. Bunch of lunch all day, dude.
Where's Mojo's?
I
love Mojo's.
Oh, you know I love potatoes, dude. I always throw those suckers down. Their fried chicken is
hash brown or fries?
Fries.
Damn, you said that hesitant as hell.
I did. Because hash browns in a burrito?
Dude, hash browns with ketchup?
Hash browns with ketchup, but hash browns can't sit alone like fries can.
Yeah.
You know, fries, you can just eat fries straight up. Hash brown, the peak hash brown is when it's in something else.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Or when you mix something.
No, I think the peak hash brown is when it has that perfect crunch and no sog in the middle.
But think about it. Put an over easy egg on that bitch. Tell me it's not better now.
It's 100% better.
You see what I mean?
Throw out anything.
But if you throw an over easy egg on fries, it's like cool. But the fries by themselves is like already so good.
Yeah.
You know?
I always wanted breakfast nachos, and then I found out that Mexican people got chilaquiles.
Oh, yeah.
That's breakfast nachos, bro.
That is.
And I was like, those are fire.
Those are fire, dude.
So good.
Ness Vasquez taught me how to make those.
Really?
Dude. Yeah, in Arizona. When we went to
They're
Arizona.
so good. I love chilaquile
They're
nuts.
so fucking fire, dude. They're easy to make, too.
Didn't know.
Yeah, they're super easy to make. Buster doesn't like mine because mine are too soggy for him.
Oh, like he likes the crunch.
Like crispy. I like less sauce, more crisp. I like more sauce.
Oh, no, I'm Buster. I like crunch.
I want a soup, pretty much. Dude,
oh, yeah,
with cheese and fucking sauce soup.
Cheese and then like a chicken.
Like a chicken, I guess. Yeah, did we set a timer?
Yeah.
Okay, fuck yeah. Yeah, no, dude. I haven't cooked in a long time, man.
So then go cook.
I don't have time to fucking cook. Who has time to cook, dude? I'm trying to fucking get catch some waves, bro. Nah, dude. We went to Ispal. We cooked at Ispal's. Me, Chong, Viet, Buster.
Yeah,
McKenna.
I heard. What did you make?
Okay, I made some Cajun shrimp Alfredo pasta.
I heard it was fire.
It was pretty good. I wish there's always improvements. You know what I mean? The noodles were a little too soggy for me.
You like yours a little firmer?
A little firmer. The vegetables were a little too bland. I did it like crawfish style, like a broil. But either I didn't do it long enough or like it doesn't really work without crawfish because that's what gives like a lot of the fish flavor.
Yeah.
Because it was like Cajun themed. You know what I mean? So if looking back, I maybe I would have like done the veggies a little different to give them a little bit more flavor and like right when the noodles were done, taking them out and putting them aside instead of letting them sit on the stove, which let them even though they're sitting in the bucket, they still continue to cook even though they're not on the flame.
What's your go-to dish if you know people are about to come over? Like your homies are about to come over tonight, and you said, "Hey, bro, pull up. I'm making dinner. What are you making?"
I'll cook burgers, dude. I'll fuck some burgers up.
Okay.
I'm a killer with some burgers. Okay. That's easy though. That's like super easy because like
you have prep time.
Prep time.
Prep time. What you doing? You ask them on Saturday. They're coming over next Sunday.
I cook
salmon.
Not
tomorrow.
I cook salmon pretty good.
Okay.
I cook some pretty fire salmons.
All right.
And I do like the thing that I like the most isn't even when I cook burgers, like I say, you think it's just burgers. What I take pride in is like the little extra shit, like the veggies that's gonna go on that shit. Like how are we gonna eat these burgers? Not just burgers. Like one time we did like a mushroom like garlic sauce that was like a cheese sauce that went on top of our burgers.
Michelin Mario over here.
And like if we go burgers, we have a bunch of like I love potatoes, so we're gonna have like if it's a bunch of people, it'll probably be like a occasion, so I'll cook like a different style of potato. And then one of my favorite things to make, it's super easy, is bacon wrapped pickles.
Ooh,
super easy.
Oh, that sounds fire.
Oh, you put them in the fucking oven, dude. And they come out crispy. They're like little bites while you wait to eat your food and shit.
Damn, that sounds good, dude.
Yeah, man. And then, but like if it was going to be like a little more classier thing, I would go salmon because it's super easy to cook. It's super like
time efficient.
And
once they get there, then you can throw it in the oven.
And you can put it on anything. Yep. You can put it on pasta. You can put it on rice. You can put it on like pretty... I mean, that's where I would go. I would put on a rice or on like a veggie base. So you'd have like broccoli, like green beans.
I feel you.
Like
I feel you.
I go heavy veggies when I cook, just cause like
you don't get them to begin with.
I don't get them to begin with, and it's like really good to like balance out whatever the heaviness of the meal, the savory part, with some sort of like something clean. Even though you can like dress it up and season it. You know what I mean?
Top three veggies off the dome. You go one, I go one. You go one, I go one.
Okay.
All right. But we can't pick the same one.
So I'll go one veggie right now. My top veggie that I go like a green bean, like string green beans.
Okay.
Love those.
Okay.
Dude. Oh, you can do that. You can do so many different things with those motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. Asparagus.
Asparagus is fire.
Grilled, broiled, or baked.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Oh, dude.
You have Parmesan.
Lemon Parmesan. Oh.
Dude, asparagus is the shit. And you've eaten it because your piss tells you. Mm-hmm. There's no other food that lets you know, like, you ate me.
Yeah. I hear beets you might turn your pee a little red.
Okay.
I don't really like beets. They take so long to cook.
Two.
Okay, so the next one. I also have a little tip for you said Parmesan. If you want to get a good crisp on your potatoes, your breakfast potatoes, as they cook on your frying phase, add Parmesan, and the cheese will fry, and it'll get a little cheese crust on your breakfast potatoes. It's a little cooking tip.
Okay.
Second veggie that I like. Oh God, this is tough, man. This is tough. I'm going to go ahead, and I'm new to the game, but when they're done right, they're fire. Carrots.
Okay. Carrots is a staple.
Carrots are sick. I hated carrots my whole life, but it's just because they weren't prepared right.
Yeah.
Like if you prepare carrots right and they have a good texture when you cook them down, so that they have a good crunch. Fucking, you can shave them. Oh man, carrots are sick. Carrots are sick. Shout out carrots.
Shout out carrots. Number 2 for me is Brussels sprouts.
Oh, those are fire.
Brussels sprouts?
Those are good.
Dude.
God.
Dude.
Well prepared. Dude, veggies are so sick because you can just do them up. Or you can have them straight. You know what I mean? Brussels sprouts are good, man. Yeah, I like to cook Brussels sprouts. You get like garlic butter.
Ugh.
You know what I mean? You make your own garlic butter.
Dude, and they let you feel, they make you feel full.
Yeah,
it's like a vegetable that like is like, it'll sit there for a minute.
Yeah, perfect. That's a great segment, dude. When you talk about cooking, I totally forgot how much I love cooking.
Okay, third one.
Third vegetable.
Final.
Oh, God. See, this is so hard. This is so hard. Well, we haven't even cracked, and I feel like this doesn't count as a vegetable, but we haven't even cracked peppers.
Oh, I don't know nothing about peppers, but I'm talking strictly veggies.
Veggies, okay.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
just like a...
Oh, I guess peppers are a veggie.
Yeah, like a
red,
yellow, orange,
yes,
green
yes,
pepper.
Yes. I thought you meant like peppers. My dumb ass thought.
Yeah, right.
Peppers. I was like, why are you doing seasonings?
Dude, I agree, though. I agree. Before I started cooking, I didn't really understand...
Peppers are fire.
How cool peppers are.
Peppers are fire.
And like when you... Like they're all kind of different, and the way you... like... So I love peppers, but I don't think that I think that's honorable mention.
Okay.
Because I don't think it counts as what we're talking about.
Okay.
Dude, it's gonna be a tough call. But I'm gonna have to go with corn. Gonna have to go with corn, just because of how, again. What is significant to me is how many different ways I can use a thing.
Yeah.
So like everything I've named,
the
green beans, carrots, and corn, you can use those motherfuckers in 1,000 different ways.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what's so cool because like I used to pride myself when I was really into cooking is that like, especially when we were really poor, I was like anything we got, I can make something out of. You know what I mean? And like corn, like vegetables like that. You can fucking eat for years on that shit. So
Corn's
I love
fire.
corn.
That's a great. That should have been a first draft.
I know
pick.
that should have been first. But again, you get this misconception of vegetables that they're all green.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You have like this green mentality. But yeah, your third?
Onions.
Oh, how did I forget onions?
Onions.
Great choice.
I hated them as a kid.
Yeah.
But now, like the stinkier, the better.
Oh,
the more it hits, like I'm like,
yes,
oh.
Sir. Dude, I didn't even... Cause again, I feel like that's like tomato. Is tomato a vegetable?
Tomatoes like both. It's like a hybrid.
See, because I like onions is such a staple and such a like yes sir all day. You don't even consider it, you know, because they're like, of course we're gonna have onion in this. That's what like with my burgers I make. My onion game's on point. What onions do you like? You like you know what I mean? How you like them grilled? You like
caramelized,
caramelized. You want like a little like breaded almost, like almost like a Red Robin onion ring style.
Oh God. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, dude. Dude, onions are the fucking shit. Onions should be, and they are. They're like garlic. They should be in everything.
And like, they go with everything. One of the first porn sites I seen was onionbooty.com. Ass so fat it'll make you cry.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh my God, dude.
That's good. That's a good one.
Yo, okay. Do you have your question?
Oh, yeah.
Let's run that.
Okay. If you like, I don't know, if you can have like one, like skill, like not superpower,
but skill,
real
and
life, like real
applicable
life,
skill.
applicable. Like you can like, cause it can even be like a hobby almost, like, cause that's what I'm like really kind of admiring as I get older, like. Of course, old people, they've had a lot of time on this planet, so they have a lot of dead downtime. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but like people that have like really good skills,
useful skills, yeah.
You know, like I've this dude that shout out Jordan that comes to all the Broken Road shows. He comes to all like a bunch of my shows.
Yeah.
he's like a regular guy. So met him at group therapy as just a fan.
Yeah.
And this fool's like a welder, and he posts like his welds.
Yeah.
And he works on like this desert car and shit. And that shit's so sick. Like his welds are so like perfect, and like it's like an art. It's like an art.
My cousin does that shit, but my cousin is like a jack of all trades.
Yeah.
But he can literally, you put him in any setting, he will destroy. It's crazy because he's got this like artistic mind, and now he's doing like welding. He just did work for like Knott's Berry Farm.
Yeah.
And this food, like, I don't know, he made me like a palm tree out of metal.
Yeah.
And it's like it's so sick.
Yeah.
And it's just like broken pieces of metal. It's like probably one big piece of metal.
Yeah.
He bent it, and it just, dude, next time you come to the crib, I'll show you.
Yeah,
it's
let me see.
So dope.
Dude, like one of my most artistic homies is a welder. He's also a welder too. So like that's what I'm realizing a lot. Like that art, and I've always known this in like my acid times.
Yeah.
But like really seeing it in a practical sense, like art is so expansive and like
it's not just one thing.
It's not just
it's buildings.
entertainment.
No,
you
it's
know what I mean?
everything.
It's all things. So like life itself. That's why I was into what Lance was talking about, the machine of living.
Oh, yeah.
The idea that a house is like a car is a machine for driving, a house is a machine for living, and like you as you like I don't know, like the point of like living is living, you know what I mean? So like learning skills is enhancing, like it's like adding points to you as you like a video game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No,
like,
it's like character attributes level up.
you're like living, you're like really being alive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What's your skill?
Like I'm kind of tired of being fucking like just like stationary. You
But
know
that's
what I mean?
part of
I wanna
life
be
is like
alive.
figuring that shit out.
No, right. But a life is so invigorating to me.
Yeah.
That like skills are exciting to me.
Yeah.
So that's what I post to you. What you would post to me. I wish I knew more about like engines,
Like
and like
vehicles.
mechanics.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
a good one.
Like I wish I wish I could really fucking understand like how engines work in general. Like not just for the cars, but I think like the engine was really a transformative invention in like humanity.
Yeah.
Like human existence.
I think mechanically you get interested by shit because you like to. Are you good at math?
Not really.
Oh.
I don't have like I don't have attention span to like stick with it.
Yeah.
You know
makes
what
sense,
I mean?
yeah.
Like it has to be very active.
Okay.
Like I know math, like simple math, because I worked at the warehouse, so I can add simple math quick because I was always doing math.
Yeah.
But if I have to sit in a room and learn anything,
You're fucked.
I'm fucked. Dude.
Yeah.
I had to. That's why like any like physical activity is I can learn it fast because that's how my brain works. you
Yeah.
know? Yeah. So no, I can't even. So like learning any sort of mechanic and like learning how gears work will be hard. Because it'd be like, oh,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
No, dude, I know. Oh, I know.
God.
I hate numbers.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think that's super sick. Like, I think engines are super cool because it's literally a contained explosion. Like, my dad loves engines and stuff.
Yeah.
And, like, he was describing to me, like, the first time they made, like they cooled metal
Yeah.
with water in an engine with, like contained. So they would, like, make a groove throughout the engine where they would filter water through. So as the engine was going, the water was going through the engine and cooling down the engine so it wouldn't get too hot.
Yeah.
And that is that's a huge development in engines. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like that kind of stuff, because that thing allowed you to go from like maybe 20, 35 miles an hour to like every car goes like fucking can go up to 100 miles an hour. Like you literally move space through like time, like, you know what I mean?
Would
through
you be
this invention.
so stoked about learning about like mechanical shit and then having a conversation with your dad and being like, I know exactly what you're talking about?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I would love to know what the fuck he's talking about. Oh yeah. I just nod and I understand like the basic premise of it is like this thing causes motion and then there's a pulley system attached to these wheels that moves this physical thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I can't figure out the fucking, like if you tried a carburetor, I have no idea what that is really.
I have two skills that I can't decide from right now.
Okay, let me know.
Can I do both of them?
Do both of them. Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
My initial skill was hunting.
Whoa, cool.
Like I would want to be able to hunt, not just like animals, but have the skill to go and let's say like hunt people.
Oh shit! Fuck yeah! All right, Dog the Bounty Hunter shit.
Like,
fuck yeah!
No, I mean like understand, like one hunting so I could find food if anything ever happened, right. And two, like if this gets kind of weird right here, but like two is like if anybody ever tried to hurt my mind,
taking shit.
Yeah, I know like exactly what I'm.
Like, skills.
That Oh fuck! I have another skill that just popped up right now too.
Hell yeah!
I got okay.
So tracking. Let's go tracking for a second, or like hunting, because I love that idea.
Hunting is it's primitive. It's I think the most masculine shit to do is to know how to like hunt and stalk. That's weird. Like for prey.
I mean, you're stalking prey. Yeah. Oh well, that's so weird.
Yeah. Okay, so that's one.
That's one.
The second one is like carpentry or house building.
Nice.
I watched my homie do our backyard, and he told me this was the fucking coolest thing anybody has ever said to me, and it just fucked me up when he said it. I was like, hey, I know you work on top of your shit, and then you still come here. Like, what made you decide to do that? And then he goes, well, I have free time, and if I have a chance to strengthen my skill set for my friends, like, why wouldn't I?
Right.
And then he was like, this is only going to make me better. And he was like, yeah, of course this is hard. But he was like, the next time I run into a problem like this, I'm not going to make the same mistakes that I'm doing here. Not saying like it's a test run, but he's learning.
Yeah.
And that was the sickest shit.
Yeah.
And all he does is ask me, I'm like, do you need help? He's like, just pass me a nail. And I'm like, fuck. And he's quick, bro. Him and my stepdad, when I watched my stepdad redo our bathroom, this fool was like, And his biggest thing, he said it all the time, like maybe every hour. He was like, always remember, measure twice, cut once. Measure twice, cut once. It'll save your life. And I'm like, all right, that's what's up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great skill to have, to like homekeeping. Understand
home building.
Well, yeah, home building. Well, like I'm like when you buy a home, there's gonna be a bunch of little stuff that you can do yourself. You don't have to like you can do your own roof. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. I'm so happy to
your bathroom.
Have been like a maintenance man, because there's so much shit that like I know how to do that I don't realize until I like get to it. Because somebody will ask me something, I'll be like, I don't know how to do that, and be like, wait, I do know how to do that.
Dude, I feel like that's a lot of stuff. Like just in general, like where people say something, you're like, dang, I don't know how to do that, and then you're like, oh wait, that's not that hard. You know what I mean? At first you're like, dude, I have no concept of even what that even means.
I can change a water heater.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. That's pretty high tech. That's like dad shit right there.
I changed
water heater. The word water heater is dad shit. You know what I mean? Like that's like quintessential dad stuff.
And I know how to make sure your grinder at your garbage disposal gets unlocked and shit. Like I know how to do that. That's pretty tight.
I've never lived in a house with a garbage disposal.
Wow. Your apartment should have one.
No way.
Garbage
Our apartment
disposal?
barely has fucking plumbing, dude.
Oh,
our apartment's old.
So you gotta like. You gotta get a plunger.
It doesn't get plugged that much.
Oh, okay.
No one cooks. No one's home.
That's right.
No. It's our trap house.
Can I do my honorable mention skill?
Yes, honorable mention skill.
I'm sorry, I did 3.
No, dude. I'll sure go more. I love this. See that? Like, that's what's cool. Is it's like these are things that you can learn though. That's what's the coolest.
I know.
Fuck like I want to be able to fly. No one's ever gonna be able to fly. But you might be able to learn how to fix the door.
But you could look fly, you know?
You could look fly, right?
My last honorable mention skill would be coding.
Coding, dude, like scissor. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, coding, dude. Yeah,
because I'd want to be able to be smart enough to see like the way that works.
Yeah.
Because it's just a daunting task. I've watched videos and it's made me want to throw up.
Yeah, see, there's no way I will be able to do that.
Same here, but it's a skill.
Oh my God, it's a crazy skill. You know what's cool about?
I like how 2 seconds ago you were like, you could do any of this stuff. Yeah. I go coding.
Well, you could, like, if I really wanted to, I could learn coding. You know, that's a funny thing about like, I remember one time me and Viv had like this deep like discussion about freedom of choice, like free will.
Yeah.
So like that concept. If I wanted to be a coder, I can be a coder, right? And that's technically true. If I really wanted to be a coder, I can do the work to become a coder.
Yeah.
But if I wanted to be, let's say, a NBA player, I can't do the work and become an NBA player.
Yeah.
So there is inherently a limit to choice. So there can't be like true freedom of choice. This is my opinion. There can't be true freedom of choice because like there's some things I can't, like my eyesight's bad. I can't be a pilot. Like that's just not the, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
So,
it's probably the cocaine use is why you can't be a pilot.
Oh yeah. Probably my history of
narcotics,
streets.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm in the streets, I can't be in the skies. Yeah.
Gross.
No, but that, yeah, like, because like, but like thinking about like coding, like I don't know if I could do that because my skill set isn't that. Like,
yeah,
you know, even if I wanted to do that, that's not my skill set, so it wouldn't be super smart for me to do that. Honestly, you know what I mean? Cause that's like one thing that is cool, and then I guess this question kind of sets us up for failure in a way because mechanics and stuff, like I could learn if I really wanted to, but my brain kind of doesn't function that way, so like I don't know if I will ever.
Yeah, I'm not a good a problem finder. I'm more of let's get a solution.
Yeah,
like I don't want to address the problem, but I'll like go look for the solution.
Yeah. I like things that like I'd probably could learn how to, like, I've helped my brother-in-law fix his house. Yeah. I can learn how to do that stuff because it's a physical act where I can use my body. I feel like those
that's another thing. I was thinking about this. Men, I think, in my opinion, did we talk about this last week?
I don't know.
They fall into one of two categories: an intellect or a brute.
Oh yeah, we did talk about that.
Yeah, and I want to be an intellect so bad, but I know that I'm a brute. Like I'm a dumb rock, but like it's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's where I fit the most. Is like, all right.
Yeah. I feel like I lean brute.
You lean brute, but I think you might be intellect.
Well, I feel like that's like either way is bad. You know what I mean? Either way is bad because if you're a brute, that means you're dumb, quote unquote, and if you're intellect, that means you're a pussy. Yeah. So like you know, yeah. So I mean, I don't know. I hope that I would disagree with that. Just because most things don't exist like in binary,
absolutes.
You know, yeah. So like, you know, I believe everything's in a spectrum.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And even relating back to like feminine and masculine traits.
Yeah.
It's hard to disprove the hunter-gatherer theory or like fact that some people are hunters, some people are gatherers.
Yeah.
But there is a part of me that once we moved on from hunter-gatherer societies and that wasn't like the case anymore, some new thing developed where like femininity and masculinity weren't like gender-based.
Yeah.
They were like trait-based.
No, that's good.
You know, so like masculine was more of an aggressive trait and feminine was more of a submissive trait. And like they don't exist genderly, so if a woman is being masculine, she's not being manly, she's being aggressive.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So I don't know what the point of any of that is, but I just know that like I feel like I want to be intellectual, but I'm just dumb at the end of the day.
Me too.
You know,
that's how I feel. I want to be smart so bad, but I already know. What trips me out are the dudes who don't understand that they're dumb and they think they're smart. Those are the people that's dangerous.
Oh yeah,
that's where it's like, oh, come on, man.
Well, self-awareness. Anyone that's not too self-aware is suspect. But being super self-aware is also not too good either.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because both are extremely problematic.
You know what's sus?
Headlines.
Why Leonardo DiCaprio always dumps his chicks at 25.
Oh, yeah.
So this is the headline that we chose today.
Leo's really getting it, huh?
Dude,
Leo's getting it. What happened, dude?
No, nothing happened. Somebody said it. Like, this is going to be cool up until he starts wrinkling. Then when he wrinkles, it's going to be creepy. But, like, Leo dates chicks the same way, like, schools have students. He gets them at the early 20s, and then after that, he's done with them. Like, I think he should have... LDU, Leonardo DiCaprio University, right? And the slogan's going to be, you ain't fly after 25.
Dang.
But yeah, everything points to this fool.
So what, okay, first off, all right, hot take.
Hot take.
What's the problem? Huh?
Nothing.
What's the problem?
It's just a trend and a pattern that people are clinging on to. But the thing is,
but what's the problem?
nothing.
This man is like the most famous actor in the
what
world.
do you expect?
And like,
what do you expect?
And like, who cares? Like, dude, you know who? And no offense. You know who's writing this is Old Foos.
Yes.
This has been written by a 32-year-old fucking either gender.
Yeah, dude.
It's just like the saltiness.
Even his current ex girlfriend, she said, what's it matter if you're grown, consenting adults? What's it matter?
Exactly. If they want, like, I'm not gonna count no one's money. I'm not gonna smell no one's pussy. You know
think
what I mean?
Leo is a Leo?
I don't know. We can look that up. Dude, I like the memes.
I do too.
I think it's funny. You can definitely make fun of him, but like I don't know about any sort of ill will feelings. You know what I mean? Like,
especially
what if Timothée Chalamet, right? Like, had a series of like old women that he was dating. Like, would people would ridicule him? They wouldn't like chastise him. You know what I mean?
If Timothée Chalamet got with
like the hottest youngest dude, got like always had like I guess it wouldn't make that much sense, but like let's say
he always got an older
he dated
chick?
like an 80-year-old
Dude, that's his thing. In this article, they were saying that like, see, it's not an issue, or it might have been Harry Styles or Timothée Chalamet, whatever.
Anyone,
and they were saying like, oh, these fools like older women.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden, the women don't become predatory.
Yeah, the women
it's always dependent on like what move the man makes.
See, here's the thing. What were we gonna say?
Okay, before I forget, I saw this article or maybe a TikTok video about this chick who went undercover as a dude for 18 months, and she was like this radical feminist, and she was like, oh no, guys have it super easy, and then she ended up offing herself after 18 months because she was like, whoa, guys get treated like shit. And I thought you might find that interesting,
because everyone gets treated like shit. That's what everyone needs to start.
Yeah, everyone.
Like, everyone. Life sucks. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Okay. Going back to watching Louis. There's a part where he's at a PA meeting, a parent-teacher meeting. Yeah. And the teachers are talking to the students about like how to talking to the parents about how to like improve the school. And the teachers and the parents are like, no, you got to improve the curriculum. You got to give them better food. You got to do this. And then Louis is like, but like, school kind of just sucks, you know? He's like, yeah, we can try to improve it, but at the end of the day, school just sucks. Like, that's kind of like in life too, especially now. Like, everyone is having a real hard time. Yeah. Everyone is really fucking just trying their best out there.
Yeah.
So, like, that's like when people are like, yeah, men suck. Like, yeah, men suck. Everyone sucks. Everyone's trash. The world sucks, you know?
And the older I get, the more I realize, like, even though you're older, you're still trying to figure it the fuck out.
Oh, yeah.
That's the wildest shit to me, thinking, like, when I was, like, young. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, you look at a 25-year-old and like, oh man, they got their shit together. Yeah. And then all of a sudden you get here and you're like, there's nothing that made sense 10 years ago.
That's what's like a cool, like, that's why I like the idea that everything sucks, because that's a good humbling point for everyone. Yeah. You know what I mean?
True that.
Because like once you start to believe, like, not like, because like I don't want to be like everyone sucks. So like women, because it sucks for women more than it does suck for men, but it still sucks for everyone. Yeah, you know what I mean. So like we acknowledge that we do have it a little bit better, but at the end of the day, everyone is gonna fucking eat the dick of the life. You know what I mean? So like even this, like going back to Leo, like, is it weird? Yeah, it's weird.
No, it's not.
It is weird, but it's not wrong.
It's not even like, in what sense is it weird that he, like you said it already though, that he is the most,
it's not wrong,
polarizing, A-list celebrity, and you expect them to not do that?
Yeah, totally.
You tripping, bruh.
Totally.
Like and the thing is he is now official like American royalty, where he's damn near untouched unless 55 women come out saying some shit about him.
Well, I mean, all I'm saying is that it's not weird, but it's definitely not wrong.
It's not wrong.
It's not like people that dress up as furries and fuck each other.
Weird.
It's weird.
Not wrong.
It's not wrong. You know what I mean?
Not wrong.
As long as these people are consenting.
CrossFitters? Weird.
Not wrong.
See?
You know, so like anything like this, as long as the girls are chill and he's not being mean to them and like
no Marilyn Manson shit.
Yeah. Like and then at this point too, it's like you know what you're signing up for too. You know what I mean? Like you know that when you fucking grow pubes, you're out.
Yeah.
You know this.
Yeah.
So it is weird to me, but it's not wrong. Weird or wrong? That's
weird is that? I think we just came up with a new segment.
That could be a segment. Weird or wrong?
Weird or wrong? That's gonna be a thing.
Yeah. This is weird, not wrong.
This is weird, not wrong. I agree.
Hell yeah.
That's tight.
21 episodes in, we finally got a segment.
Okay, we got one for you right now.
There we go. Let's
different colored Birkenstocks. Weird or wrong?
Weird or wrong? Vote in the comments.
Vote. Let us know.
Definitely.
It's wrong.
It's closer to wrong.
It's wrong.
It's closer to wrong. It's not that weird.
No, it's just wrong.
It's just wrong.
Yeah.
I agree. No, we're totally on the same page.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what's so funny about that? I lost my white one, so I got the other one of my left one to so I can wear both. I never for a second thought about wearing both pink ones. And for a second.
That's wrong.
That's wrong. Yeah, that's wrong. That's both weird and wrong. You know what I mean? Some things are both. You know?
Let's reset and then.
Yeah. Do you have another headline?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll do a reset. It's fear-mongering based.
Fear-mongering. Jingoism. I don't know what that is, but it's pretty much like discrimination, fear-mongering of other groups that are different than your group.
True that.
Jingoism. Woke word of the week.
What? Oh,
maybe another one. There, let's go. We got the cooking segment too, dude. Hey, we're making moves on this one.
Okay,
dude.
yeah.
Oh, we do have one. We have gratitudes. We've done that. And headlines. We have segments.
Yeah, but
these are more defined.
They're more like, dude, wait for, just keep watching, and then all of a sudden, segments. What?
Segments? Whoa.
Quicker, faster
Maybe
paced.
Maybe there'll be graphics. Maybe there'll be graphics.
Maybe we'll have pictures. Maybe we'll multicam, or we'll just keep it both of us in frame at all times.
Yeah, a good wide shot.
Who knows?
Good wide shot.
Does it matter?
Like David goddamn Lynch.
David goddamn Lynch.
Yeah, gratitudes. What am I super grateful for? Gosh, I can't keep saying the beach in California and surfing.
You can because if you're truly grateful for that, why wouldn't you want to give it gratitude?
You know what I'll be grateful for? I'll be grateful for fucking Blackie's Beach, the beach that I've been going to in the mornings.
Yeah.
Notorious little waves, okay? I'm not gonna say it's great waves, super choppy at night, but the fact that it's a place that I can go park my car and like improve my technique on surfing.
Your new skill?
My skill. I can smoke weed in the parking lot. No one really gives a fuck. I can hang there, watch YouTube. That's where I lost my other white thing. So like. Big gratitude for Blackies in Newport, just letting me hang out, man. You know what I mean? Because that's sometimes the hardest things. Like I went to this coffee shop down the street right here. Okay, it's like a Spanish name.
Yeah.
There's not one brown person in that whole motherfucker. I walk in and everyone looks at me like I'm wrong. It's like motherfucker, it's like Casa Bonita name. You know what I mean? And everyone's looking at me all weird.
What's your last name? Schultz. Mine's Rodriguez.
Dude, literally they have merch on the fucking table of like hola and like different like Mexican sandals. Mexican this. Everyone's white, dude. Everyone like you know when like you look at, like I was on my phone because I already feel awkward.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I look up on my phone and like I make eye contact. Two people already look like like you're not supposed to make eye contact looking up from your phone.
Yeah,
that means they're looking at you already, pretty much. But great coffee. I'm gonna go back because they have dang coffee, dude. Their espresso is lit, dude. But like unlike that, like Blackie's never like that. Blackie's never like that. There's some homeless foods that to make me feel comfortable. They have a good parking lot that doesn't hurt your feet. Little waves that allow you to go down the line, work on your technique. Shout out Blackie's. Thank you guys. I will one day drink at the bar, but not right now.
Not right now.
You know,
I am grateful for friends who help out, all the homies who like kind of stay in the mix, and if sometimes they can't say yes all the time, but when they do and they pull through, that's always the best. I'm super thankful for like people I can count on. So I just been thinking about that, my sister and shit, so.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
I'm also thankful for marijuana.
Oh God, how we've never been thankful for marijuana.
I think we have, but I just want to bring it back.
Have we? I don't think we ever have.
I'm always thankful for weed.
Always thankful for marijuana.
Always. I don't even have to say it. It's a religion.
It really is at this point. It's like ceremony.
It's prayer.
It's prayer. It really is.
I was trying to explain to somebody. I was like, I hold so much weed because I want to break bread with friends.
Yeah, break bread with friends. But like that's like what is so problematic about cigarettes.
Yeah,
is that like it's also a ceremony, but it's one that hurts you.
Yeah, I'm not grateful for cigarettes.
No, not at all. But like weed is a way that you can also have that communal aspect. You can also have some decompression time on your own, but it doesn't fucking give you fucking holes in your throat and shit. You know what I mean? So like,
fuck holes in your throat.
Fuck holes in your throat, and fucking word up for fucking healthy ceremonies. Shout out healthy ceremonies.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for watching. You guys are dope.
Keep the change.
Keep the change.
In the morning, need a podcast to free my mind. Rich man won't give me one dime. I need to talk all this shit on politics and weed and shit. Talking sports and celebrities, culture. What up? Just give me some change. I need some change.